So throughout the process, slowly I grow my mindset, I grow my attitude. From that day, it changed everything. Don't chase with the money. Follow the rules. Look for the risk management. The profit is our reward for following the rules.
Exactly. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Fund to Traders YouTube channel. In today's interview, we have a special guest all the way from Malaysia. Please put your hands together for Kee. How are you
Hi
doing today?
everyone. Hi Denis.
Nice to
Hi
meet
Anna.
you.
Thank you for inviting me. And my name is Kee. I'm from Malaysia and I have been trading for the past 5 years.
5 years. I mean, you're a seasoned veteran at this point. Yes.
So just want to share with you how do I get into trading. Actually, just some little bit of story. But then when I scrolling into from the Facebook, I saw many of people are showing off their profit out there. So as you know, I'm staying in Malaysia. I'm thinking that if let's say I converted into the US dollar into the ringgit, back then I think it was 3.5 times. So it was pretty good money. And since that day, I went into trading and trying here and there. And now only have one result, margin call. Oh, my account
Yeah.
blow up. Correct. That's my story background from me. And yeah,
Yeah. So, how many accounts do you think you've lost over that time? Do you know?
I think probably around 8 to 10 account. And the amount is around 20 to 30,000.
Oh man, I mean that's a substantial amount. I mean, but hey, people go to college and they pay, 40, 50, 60,000 to learn an education. So
Mm-hmm.
how could it be any different with trading, When you're learning to trade, there has to be some kind of cost to you. Your time, your effort, your energy, your money. But in the end, you're here today as a testifier to the fact that TFT will pay you if you are a, risk manageable trader who follows all the rules and just is consistent. You're clearly the example here because you're sitting here in an interview with me and you are getting your payout. Not only have you had one, but you're going to get one tomorrow. Is that right?
Correct, Dennis. This is very good Friday for me.
Oh, yeah. Good Friday. That is the best Friday we can hope for.
At first, I got the opportunity to sit in here and interview by TFT, and I'm going to receive the payout probably in the noon time. So I really appreciate TFT for this interview and also the payout.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to have you here. You seem like such a great dude, and I know that your trading is exactly the same.
Yeah.
So when did you feel that your trading went to the next level? Like when did you in those 5 years think, okay, like I can actually do something with this or make some kind of money?
The moment that I become the consistent trader is when I grow up and when I start to work in the city. Because back then I was thinking that trading is just like the gambling. I can get rich quick easily in a 1 day or even a week. But after this, I learned a lot of trading strategy and I listen a lot of broadcasts, YouTube channel. And last, I realized that actually we have to treat trading as a business. And I realized that the stop loss is just my expenses. The profit is my revenue. End of the day, it's just how I calculate the net profit is. So when I sitting into business industry, I try to switch my mindset from trading, gambling into the business. So trading is just like I'm running another second of my business. So throughout the process, slowly I grow my mindset, I grow my attitude, and from that day, it changed everything. For me, it's the mindset is the most important.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you have like such a clear view on this whole situation because just as you said, your expenses in any business, the cost of goods, how much does
Mm-hmm,
it cost you to make something? After you take away that versus how much you sold it for, you're left with your revenue, your profit. And it's
mm-hmm,
exactly the same in trading. Every business wants
exactly.
to reduce their costs to literally zero and increase their prices as high as possible to get as much profit as possible. And that's literally
Mm-hmm,
what we're doing in trading. If we can lower our risk, but keep our profits the same or even grow how much profits we're gaining, that is the
mm-hmm.
goal of every trader. Everyone wants to make all these thousands, but are you willing to lower your risk? Are you willing to go through all these steps to actually achieve that goal?
Yeah, exactly. And for me, preparation is the key to manage my psychology as well. The daily preparation, before I start my trading day, I actually remind myself I am a disciplined trader. And I always remind myself do not let one single mistake to destroy all the hard work. So once I figured out this, my mindset 100% changed. I never think of the get rich quick anymore.
Yeah,
And for me, right,
because exactly, you can get rich quick, but you'll get poor quick, just as quick, maybe even faster.
even just now the news, PPI news,
Yeah. One news and your whole account is gone. You didn't even blink. Like, oh, where's my account? I'm gonna message support. Give me a refund. What do you mean? That was your decision. You don't have
it
to
will be
trade
very
news.
messy.
You
Yeah.
don't have to risk your whole account. There's so many different ways to go about it. So, and it all
Mhm.
depends on each individual trader, what you're capable of and what your mindset is. That's what differentiates the winners from the losers.
The mindset is the key for me.
So what do you think is your most favorite piece of psychology, or like what book or video have you watched? What is your favorite thing that you learned from that?
I can't remember the name, but I read a lot of book regarding business, risk management, and also our expectation towards the trading. So after this, I sit down, I stay alone, and I try to figure out what I really want and what I really want to achieve in this trading industry. After it, I set my goals. What is the things that I need to do daily, weekly, and after this, I just execute my action plan.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfect, because if we set goals that are like astronomical, how are you going to reach the stars if you don't have a spaceship to get there? You have to first build your ship, then you have to check all the lists. Before they do a launch to go to space, there's like 1,000 things they check. They check this and that and all the levers and they make sure they have gas. They make sure they have everything they need. And it's the same in trading. We have our daily
Mhm.
goals, we have weekly goals, monthly, yearly. What are we trying to achieve in trading? If we say, oh, I'm going to get 10 million funded, but we don't even have a strategy to trade yet, we're just speaking hot air. It's the words are coming out, but they don't mean anything to us. So setting small
Correct.
goals, I'm going to get consistent on demo. I'm going to get 10% on demo. I'm going to try my first challenge. I'm going to pass it. I'm going to get my first payout. These goals, we can achieve them because if we work hard, eventually they will come true.
When we set the goals and we break it down into our action plan, eventually we can achieve it.
Yeah, through our hard work and determination, we can achieve any goal that we set our mind to. So clearly, you're here today because you're following those exact principles. So props to you, man.
Thank you so much, Denis.
So what is your number one goal then with trading? Like you said, you have monthly, yearly. Like what are those goals? Lay them out for me.
At this moment, my goal is fully funded from TFT, 600K account.
I mean, that's perfect. 600K, you make 10%. That's literally 1 year salary of someone. Like, that's crazy.
Correct.
It's crazy. The $60,000, like, that is amazing. But that's in 1 month even possible. So truly, truly, that is an amazing goal.
And the target for me, the 600K is not in a single account. I have to split it into three accounts, 200K each, because this is my planning how I going to diversify my risk. Because if let's say one single account is a very high risk for me, if let's say anything happened to this account, I have to start back anything from zero. And toward the trading, right? I just want to share these very important things to the audience as well. When we go in trading, we must understand our maximum drawdown. How many trades that we can consistent lose in our trading journey? For me, myself, my consistent lose is 7 trades. So if we break down into 7 trades, let's say each trade we are risking 1%, there will be 7%. If let's say we are enter the 7 trade in 1 day, definitely we will break the rules. So what if we want to recover it from the 7%? It's very challenging and our psychology emotion will be affected. If let's say we want to recover back in just one account, but let's say the 7%, we break it down into three accounts, maybe one account is risking 3%, 2% and 2%. So the time when I want to recover back is much more easy and my psychology won't be affected a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a really good point, because I always hear traders say, "Oh, I want to get a 600K merge. I want to merge. I want to have the biggest, hugest account." But when you think about it like that, if you split them up, you are literally diversifying your portfolio. Like you have a high risk, medium risk, low risk account. On one risk, you risk 0.25%. On one, you risk one, and the other higher percent. So like even if one account is in drawdown, at least you have an account that can consistently bring you some type of profits. No matter what you're feeling in your head, you can still gain some type of profits in the end.
Correct. And once the particular account is making in profit, I will remove the account from my MT4 and I just wait for the payout day.
I mean, you are truly like a absolute sensei, like a guru. You have all these things lined up for yourself and you follow them amazingly.
Correct. Because you see, my first trace out is actually it's not much. I just got the refund only because for me, what I can see is majority of the trader they blow out their account actually in phase three, not phase one and two. Because the time 30 days, 30 trading day is the most challenging part for me. So as long as we can aim our objective is just get the refundable fees first, then we have no risk at all.
I mean, seriously, just you're an awesome guy, man. Like everything you're saying is like gold. It's like golden stream of knowledge. Everything you're saying is absolutely perfectly true. Getting the refund is the most important thing, I would say, in any funded anything. Just if you get the
Mhm.
account and you get a refund, your psychology goes from like here to you're up there. You don't have to worry about, oh, if I fail this account, I'm down. Got your money back. Now you can trade your plan. Now you can follow all the rules and you will get your payout, just like he has in this time.
Mhm. Don't chase with the money. Follow the rules. Look for the risk management. The profit is our reward for following the rules.
Exactly. So now I wanted to maybe get into a little bit about your strategy. Would you
Mhm.
mind maybe sharing your screen? Let's take a look at maybe some trades that you've recently taken.
Sure. So my trading strategy, I just use three things. One is the purely price action. The second one is the AO volume, and also I use fixed volume as well. So let's go into the pair GBP USD. So normally I will look in my trading time frame is H4 and H1 only. So sometimes I will enter the trade in 50 minutes. So first I will look into the lower high and find out all the level. So for example, we look at this level. So we got the low here. See, let me label it out. Lower high and lower low. Just 3 points. So once we got this one, the second thing is I will see the AO volume. So the AO volume is currently happening is divergent, meaning that the trend is going to change. So once I got this one, plus the price action, once this blue candle, bullish candle, break the lower high price, I will take the Fibo label. So my first target will be 161X. Okay. So my entry point will be 15%. So once I got the 0.5 at my entry price, my reward will be 1 to 2. If let's say I entry from this 0.236, which is the maximum level, the risk reward will be 1.5. 1 to 5. So this is pretty much my trading strategy. So let's get another example, see what we get. So let's try here. Okay. So for this candle, it's break the low level. So just take the Fibo. You see the price exactly hit the Fibo first TP level. Sometimes it will fail as well, but as I mentioned, we just take care of the risk management and our psychology. So all this is the sideways. Let's see other pair. Basically, I'm focusing into 6 pair only. The major pair EU, GU, EG, UJ, EJ, and GJ. So let's
Do
see.
you trade gold at all? Like I know I see it right there, but do you actually
Yeah,
trade it or do you just like analyzing it?
I analyze and sometimes when have the good opportunity, I will enter the trade. Go because it's very high volume and it's pretty fast. So sometimes I will just avoid it. Let's see the trading here, you see. So first the AO volume is already reduced from this level. So after we got the confirmation, which is the breakout here, we can enter the trade with our target minimum 161X. So probably it's a very good risk reward. Sometimes we will miss the trade. So I will just ignore it when I miss the trade because my entry level minimum will be the 50%. And my second, which is the max one, will be this level. So if let's say the price come back, it's a very good risk reward because its minimum will be 1 to 5. Let's try. Because the Fibo will help me to forget about all the calculation. So let's say we are entering from 0.5 with the risk reward It's 1.2 here.
Yeah, so
We
I
got
mean,
here.
your strategy is pretty clear. I mean, it's a break of structure, divergence. You're looking at the price action. You can't even
Yeah.
find a more clear strategy. Like there's no subjectivity here. Like you're objectively looking at each candle, what each candle represents, where it retraces to, and you're getting in at varying
Yeah.
levels of risk. So there's not even much to think about. Just like you said, you're following your plan every day. You have your speech to yourself. I'm a disciplined trader. I'm a consistent trader, and you go onto the charts and you execute that exactly.
Yeah, this is my daily job. I will look at the high, low, higher high, and once the breakout, you see, it's very clear, and the level, the price will respect the FIBO level.
Yeah, again and again, we have the divergence, we have the
Mhm.
lessening of the volume, we have the price action and the candlesticks, and you're just entering at a very optimal level, the point 0.5, point 0.2,
Yeah, correct.
whatever the market can give you, if you can get a higher risk to reward, that's like you cutting your expenses in half. So
Correct. And we just fix it because if you don't have the rules to fix it, our money management will just very messy. We need to calculate every single time. We need to calculate the different pips, everything. So for me, sometimes if let's say when I can't control all the things by myself, I will use some tools to help me. For example, I will use Forex calculator to calculate the lot size that I'm going to enter. Because each trade I will risk 0.5% to 1% only maximum. And I also will use TradingView alert to alert some zone. So I don't need to sit in front of the screen every single time.
yeah, how much time do you actually spend on the charts? Like maybe in a day or
In a day, I will spend around 1 hour, which is 9 a.m. in Malaysia time, morning in the morning time. I will do the analysis in my Discord. So this one is just I myself only in this channel.
yeah, it's like a trading journal where you just keep all your trades, and it's a great way
Correct.
to keep yourself in check, disciplined, consistent. If you're not writing down or journaling your trades, it's hard to keep track of your mistakes, because the
Mhm.
mistakes that you make, then later on you get to go back and see, oh, I made a mistake here. I need to improve this. Oh, I was risking too much. I need to stop that. Without
Correct.
journaling down anything, everything that passes by, it's like in 1 year, and then it goes out the other ear. You don't remember what mistakes you were making unless you're journaling down. So you learned it from
Correct.
Key. Make sure you guys start journaling if you want to find some type of trading success.
And I also have some trading thoughts. And then when I have some aha moment or and I have some idea, I will write it down. You see, every day is not the trading days. When I make some mistake, I will remind myself. I will come into here. The clearer
Yeah.
I am about my goals and the exercise the cost, the more disciplined I become. And the most challenging part in trading is not to find the best entry. It's how I going to hold and exit my trade.
Yeah, I mean, literally everything about your trading, just life is inspirational, man. Everything that you're doing, you're going by the book. It's like they took a perfect forex trader, and that's you, man. Like everything you're doing is so well thought out and crafted. It's truly inspiring me right now, seriously.
Thank you so much, Denis.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, since you've been on this journey for over 5 years, what is something that you would tell yourself? Like, if you can go back to the beginning, what is something you would tell yourself when you were starting? Like, what's the best advice?
The first one is leave all the signal groups. The second thing is trading is not a get rich quick games here. It's a business. If you want to go into trading journey, you have to very serious, disciplined, and well prepared with your mindset. And the reward for trading is unlimited because in financial market for me, it just depends on how much risk I going to get, I going to take. And the reward is definitely infinity. Say example, I want to earn 10 million. It's just that how I going to execute the plan, how I going to risk it, each of the trade, how I going to achieve this 10 million with one single trade or hundred of trade. Once we got the proper planning, everything can be clear in mind, and we won't be very rushing into the result.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. If you had those pieces of advice when you first started, it might have taken you only 1 year to get to where you are now. But as always, it's hardest to learn from our own mistakes. If we could learn from others' mistakes and see, okay, I need to do things differently than everyone else, but it never ever ends up that way. We always end up going our own way. We always think we know the best, but you've made it on your journey, and that's all you can say at this point.
Correct, Dennis, definitely. Even myself, even the past history, a lot of people advise me how I going to be success. I listen all the advice, but at the end of the day, only me myself have to control it. Trading is for me. Trading is not a group of people doing together. It's a lone fighter. But sometimes, if let's say we have some group of people that can motivate each of other, they will be great. But in trading, entry and exit the price, you have to do it by yourself.
Yeah, so in trading, it's you versus the market. That's just how it is. No matter how many good traders you know, or you're in a group with, even if you're trying to enter the same type of trades, if you're in the same trade with someone, it doesn't mean you will exit the same, you will set break even, you will maybe move your stop loss. There's so many things that go into each individual trader that it really ends up being you versus your emotions and the market.
Correct. And everyone has different type of personality. We have to study our own strategy, knowing our consistent lose the trade, so we can diversify into different account or different risk management. For me, the most important thing is understand our own personality, because some people they are more suitable into scalper, some is intraday and swing, because some people are rushing into the profit. We have to understand our daily routine and design the strategy that match with our daily routine, so we can manage our trade and entry the trade in a correct way. Because sometimes, because of some people trade part-time trading as a part-time, so sometimes they will miss the trade. So if let's say you are trading part-time, maybe you have to look into higher time frame and you are the swing trader. So everyone have different personality. That's why you have to sit down by yourself, ask yourself, what is your personality? Is it this one? You have to test it out. After this, come up with one conclusion with the trading strategy, trading plan, trading journal that's suitable by your own.
Yeah, just like you said, I mean, if you're trying to trade part-time, it's really hard to be a scalper, for example. Like you're not gonna be able to get all those entries that you need to end up with profit because you have to work or you have to take care of your family or whatever. So in that example, it might be best if you investigate a higher time frame, a swing strategy. You set like 5 alerts on TradingView. Once that alert comes in, you enter and you just go on with your day. It will either hit take
Correct.
profit or stop loss. That's all. But you're still making progress on your journey. You might make some money. You might save up some money to get a challenge account. And eventually, once you're funded, you can fully explore the whole trading world, because in trading, there's, like you said, no limits. You can do almost
Yeah,
anything in trading. You can become any kind of trader you want to be. As long as your personality and emotion can handle that style, it's all up to you.
correct.
Yeah, Keith. So truly, it's been an honor to sit here and sit down with you to talk about your trading journey. Like I said, literally, you are an inspirational trader. Like everything you do, it's truly magnificent. From your rules, from your mindset, from your journal, from your Discord, from your trading strategy, so simple and such concrete rules. You're not going to be making these type of silly mistakes over leveraging random entries. You have your entry, point 0.5, point 0.2, and you stick to that. And I'm truly proud of you, man.
Thank you so much, Dennis. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so just make sure you keep in touch. I want to see you get that 600K. When you get that 600K funded, be sure to reach out for another interview. Maybe you'll have a bigger payout then, and we'll get an update from you later on.
Sure. I see you very soon, Dennis. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
very soon. Thank you all for watching this amazing interview with Key. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and say something in the comments that you might have learned today. And as always, peace.